Be blessed, be great, be you.
Family, welcome to another edition of The Father Fam on The Father Fam YouTube channel. All right, y'all, just forgive me, it's late. All right, wish I could have got this out earlier to y'all, man. It's just been some technical difficulties going on, uh, and I'm fighting trying to get this out to y'all, man. Feel like somebody's working against me right now, but uh, definitely got some stuff I gotta get off to the family out there, to y'all. Uh, Felt like it's something I need to talk about. That's been on my heart uh, for a couple months now. So felt like I needed to say something. Felt like I needed to speak on what I'm going to speak on tonight, y'all. So let's get into it. No, matter of fact, first and foremost, let's give a round of applause to the first time viewers. First time viewers, thank y'all so much for joining us on this edition of the Father Fam. We greatly appreciate y'all for tuning in. And also a round of applause to the repeat viewers, the ones that keep coming back. Definitely thank y'all so much for kicking it with me once again. You already know the love doesn't go unnoticed. Greatly appreciate every last one of y'all, alright? Okay, now let me get back into what I'm going to discuss on this episode of the Father Fam, okay? Like I said, I felt like this has been sitting on my chest for some time, but didn't know how to talk about it. You know what I mean? As you guys can see in the title, it's the title is going to be Vision, Purpose, Fatherhood. Okay, and really felt like I needed to touch on this um, because I feel like these things, the vision and purpose, is something that we, us as men, we definitely gotta figure out what our vision and what our purpose is, and those two things tie into us being the absolute best fathers that we possibly can be. Okay, so I feel like it was so important, and it's also something that me personally that I struggled with for a long time, uh, and I I'm sure that there's a lot of other people out here that can relate to the same feeling and not knowing what your purpose is in life, you know, or you may know what your purpose is and you running from it, you know. So definitely something that I've been dealing with personally for some time, uh, and I just wanted to speak on it and give my and just give my 2 cents on the importance of us figuring out uh, what our purpose is and having a vision uh, over our lives and having a plan. Okay, because it's just very important, y'all. Very important, fellas, that we do this, man. Because the goal should be for us to be the best version of ourselves out here in this world, man. And it's so important because the way that we are in this day and time, if we don't get it right, we're potentially looking at passing that down to the next generation, y'all. So if we can all get on the same page and we all can have a vision and go after our purpose and be in our purpose, we're setting that example for the generations to come. All right, so definitely, definitely important for us to be in our purpose and and to have a vision over our lives. All right. Now, I guess I'll start off with we've all have been asked this question. A good amount of us, or we've seen it on YouTube. We've seen it on social media, different social media platforms. People, influencers they'll ask you, okay, what is your why? Why are you here? What's your why? What's your purpose on on this earth? And it's a hard question to answer. It's a hard question to answer. And the thing, man, nobody else can answer it for you. It's a question that you gotta answer on your own. Like, that's a question between you and God, or whoever, whatever God that you worship. That's between you and Him. So when we get asked that question, we really gotta dig deep to find that out, man. When we talk about our why, I'm gonna tell you about my why. You know, my why. I'll start off with myself. You know, with me, I was struggling to find my why, and there were just some things that just kept popping up that I just couldn't ignore anymore. Like when I was younger, man, I've always been that reserved type of person. Like, I was always the quiet person. You know what I mean? Didn't say much. But people that know me personally, they can tell, they can vouch for me on that. So me doing this, even me doing this, is like a shocker to some people. Like, okay, John ain't never really talked like that. Now he's doing his own YouTube, had got his own YouTube channel, things like that. But yeah, because, and the reason for me doing this, y'all, is because I feel like it's in me to be motivational to people out there. I had to get out of my way, especially when the man upstairs has been showing me different things that I've been ignoring. Just with different times things came up where I was able to speak some positivity to certain individuals, things that I could have done to help somebody, and not doing it just because I was uncomfortable, and I didn't, and I was just nervous and not speaking out boldly and trying to help people. And there was so many opportunities that came up to where I could have said something to change somebody's life, and I just kept putting it by the wayside, man. For people that don't know, my dad, he's an elder, man. So there's a lot of wisdom that has been passed down to me over the years, just by conversations with my pops, and he even prophesied over my life years ago that I would I would be a preacher. I'd be ministering to people in some type of way, and I kind of shoved that to the side. It was like, you know what, that's not me. Because for one, I'm a introvert. I don't really talk too much, but that was me ignoring, somebody planting a seed into me. My dad planting a seed into me, and not, carrying that through, and not taking that seriously. And then just other times, even at school, where I was able to be a part of a church group, that I turned down, did a prayer, and they wanted me to come back, and I didn't, I didn't come back just because I was just nervous about stepping out of my comfort zone. So what I would tell people, so for me, in my personal experience, my going through my life as far as my purpose, to me, I felt like I was running away from my purpose. And for the people out there, I'm looking at you that know what their purpose is. Stop running. Stop running. For the people out here struggling, trying to find their purpose, and you know what yours is, and you're running from it, telling you right now, stop running. Stop running from your purpose. Do what you need to do and get into your purpose, and everything will fall into place once you do that. So for those people out there that's running from their purpose, stop running. Get on your purpose. You already know what it is. All right. But back to what I was talking about with my purpose. So yeah, like I said, I felt like I was just ignoring a whole bunch of different things, and I wanted to do things my way and not doing it God's way, uh, and and I was searching for it, asking God for it, and I had it the whole time. I had it the whole time, and He's given it to me, and just didn't follow through on what He wanted me to do. Okay, and uh, so I the past year, especially when my little man before he came, I was I was asking the Lord heavy, like, yo, I gotta find out what my purpose is. I gotta find out what my purpose is. What is it? And God was just revealing to me, I've shown you what your purpose is, and for the people that think that you don't have a purpose, you do. Everybody on this earth has a purpose, Everybody has a purpose on this earth. Everybody has a purpose, all right? So we just gotta find it, and we gotta find it, and we gotta do what we gotta do to be in it, all right? So yeah, so a lot of things that were going on, and I just really asking God, and then I was like, all right, you just have to show me again, and just show me how to do what I need to do. And He just kept revealing things with fathers, like, you about to be a father, different things going on at that time with COVID, all these things, and me, just wrestling with, you know, what my purpose was. But, during the pandemic, He was revealing it to me. He was like, it was a lot of, I was just so into the fatherhood, to learn, trying to do the best I can, and there were just certain things that I was coming across, things that I wasn't coming across. And I was like, you know what? I'm not seeing much fatherhood stuff on social media, man. And I was like, man, especially videos of people that look like me. uh, didn't see anything like that. And then more research, I started to see a few guys that did look like me that was out there, that was doing their thing, um, and I was like, you know what? I was like, is this something that I need to be doing? Because sometimes you see other people do things, and then you're like, you know, could that be something that I could do? And if that's something I'm supposed to be doing, and uh, I was like, all right, I'm not a father yet, but I mean, I could help new fathers, but I'm like, I don't know if that's even me. That's not what I'm supposed to. Right now. I'm trying to find my purpose. I don't know if that's even supposed to be in line with what God is supposed to have me doing. You know what I'm saying? I need something, you know, something else. But over the months, things kept coming up. Fatherhood this, fatherhood that, like it was just different things um, that were just showing up, and then just even with you know talking to different family members and talking to friends. And I had one of my friends say, man, he's like, I was talking about fatherhood. He's like, man, don't worry about it. Like, compared to a lot of people out here, man, you're going to be a great dad from just the way you carry yourself, the type of person you are. Like, and it wasn't even, anything like deep that he said. It's kind of something like, it wasn't too deep, but sometimes you need to hear some type of positivity. But it wasn't a deep, statement that he made, but it was just something that really, touched me. That it's okay. He actually believes that I'm gonna be a good dad. You know what I mean? and just different things happening. My dad talking to me about fatherhood, and just seeing different situations of people that had fathers in my circle and the father figures that they had, and it was just like, man, there's a lot of things that we gotta fix when it comes to fatherhood. There's things that that's gotta change. It can't be that this keeps coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up. Something keeps happening, like God's confirming something for me, and I'm not acting on it, uh, and part of me was nervous and still confused, because I'm like, you know what, I don't know if I should be doing this, because for one, I'm not a dad yet. Uh, um, I don't talk like that. Like, I'm not a big speaker. You know what I mean? Um, like I don't know. This is me. Still pushing it off. But God kept telling me, man, look, you need to do it. You need to do it, and it needs to be something real. You need to give your experiences, and you need to help the fathers to be. And do it in a way to where we're elevating fathers to be the best version of themselves that they possibly can be, man. And so months went by, my little man was born, still hadn't made a move on it, and God still pressing to me, and still wasn't sure, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. Even though it takes me out of my comfort zone, and it just feels weird. uh I gotta do what I'm supposed to do, man. Uh and and just trust the fact that this is what it is. This is what I'm supposed to do. And just asking God, why am I here? And him telling me I'm supposed to be here to help people become the best version of themselves by being the example and by teaching people, and like I said, it's just so weird to me that I'm supposed to do that, but I can't ignore it anymore, y'all. I can't keep going not being in my purpose and not doing what I'm supposed to do. All right. So like I said, I'm here, and to be honest with you guys, I don't know as far as finances, things like that, where this is gonna lead. I really don't know, to be honest with you. I don't. All I'm doing is just following what I feel is in my heart that God is telling me to do. Finance and stuff, I'm not even trying to even. I don't worry. I do think about finances, especially as a man, as a father. You do, but all that aside, I gotta do what I feel God is showing me that I need to do. This right here is supposed to help people. So even if I never make a dime with fatherhood, doing fatherhood videos, the main thing is that I'm able to help other fathers become the best version of themselves, so that they can teach another father, another father, another father, and then we can pass it down to the next generation. All right. That's the important thing. My finances are not the first thing on my list when it comes to this, y'all. It's trying to empower us fathers and knowing that it's needed, and we gotta step up to the plate to be the best versions of ourselves. All right. So for me, people may not agree, but for me, one of the biggest crises that we have uh, on this planet, my opinion, is uh, the absence of a positive, impactful role model of a father. That's, to me, is one of the biggest crises that we have on this planet. You know, I strongly believe if we're able to, all of us men, become the best version of ourselves, being our purpose, doing the right things, being positive, and setting great examples for our kids, we'll be able to set the next generation up for something astronomical, y'all. I feel like even when you talk about mass incarceration, even talking about that, you know, if we can do what we need to do to become the best versions of ourselves and be the best example that we can be to the next generation, I feel like we can cut that down and cut it off completely, especially when it comes to the black community. Um, so definitely feel like fatherhood is so important. It's not just about us taking videos and doing different things. Taking videos and putting it online. You know, it's about us being able to raise our kids the right way. You know, so they can be the best version of themselves to their kids and keep passing it on and passing it on and passing it on. All right. I truly believe that if we can do this, and we all work together and we help one another, we can change this world and change the perspective of what people see fathers as being, especially in the black community. All right. Um, so when we talk about fatherhood, right? We talk about fatherhood, and a lot of us church folk, we learned that the man is supposed to be the head, of his family, and we're supposed to be the ones on top of everything, be in control. That's kind of what you learn in the church. For the church folks, uh, but for me, with a lot of, you know, learning on just exactly what the head really is, and just and really trying to enlighten myself on really what does that mean as the head of the household and all that. Like, what does that really mean? And from what I've researched and what I truly believe, I feel like we're not on the top, to be honest with you. People will paint us as we're supposed to be on the top, but really, follow me now. I think that we're on the bottom. I think we're on the bottom, and what I mean by that is that we're the foundation of our household. We're the foundation. Uh, any good contractor with common sense will tell you that no matter how good, no matter how good a house looks, no matter how nice the walls look, no matter how nice the kitchen looks, no matter how great the chandeliers, the bathrooms, no matter how good all that stuff looks, if the foundation is bad, nobody can live in that home. Period. Nobody can live in that home. Okay? So what I'm trying to say is, us men, as us being considered the foundation, if we don't have, if we not right and we not in our purpose and we don't have a vision for our lives, that's detrimental to the foundation of our household, of our family, y'all. You know, we gotta have a vision, and we gotta be in our purpose. For us to have a strong foundation to where we able to keep our family up, you know, to be that example, so our kids can can see a great example of what a good father is and what they're supposed to do, and they need to have a vision and to be in their purpose, and that, and also to our women out there, to our ladies, you know that they can trust us to be to be the head, and that we're going to be able to do what we need to do, and that we have a vision so they can help us with what we have. You know what I'm saying? And in return, we can do the same thing. Like, you know, I strongly believe that a lot of women out here, they they would love to, you know, whatever. Most women out here, all they want from us men, you know, is for us to have a plan, us to have a vision for where we want to go in life, what we want to do, you know, for the most part. And if we just have that, even if we're not there, a lot of women are willing to to help us get there. You know, I mean, a lot of women are. You know, we got to have a strong vision, you know, but we can't expect to 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 grow a family and to be able to do the things that we need to do and not have that vision. Because then where are we taking our women to? You know, what are we doing with them? You know, we gotta have our vision, y'all. You know, we gotta have a vision for what we do, and vision for what we want to do in our lives, man. You know, because if we don't, we just leading our women astray, or they gonna do their own thing. And it may not be the right thing, or they're gonna do their own thing, and they're gonna get to a certain level, and then it's just, and so many different things that can happen if it's in a situation like that, you know. And so we gotta definitely be able to have a vision for our lives, um and to follow it through, and to be in our purpose. Okay. But I know I'm talking a lot. Forgive me, y'all. Forgive me. Uh, and I'll say, when it comes to vision, y'all, I know it's tough to have a vision and to follow it through. I truly understand that it's tough. You know, it's tough, especially if you don't have the support system around you, uh, to stay on track with what your vision is. Um, but what I want to say to those men that have a vision, and it's just hard to stay track because you feel like you don't have the support system, uh, the people around you to, you know, help you, to push you, or to, I mean, just support in general. You know what? This is your support right here. You know, we are a family here. You know, and we are going to support one another and their visions, whatever it is, you know, that you want to do with your life. We're here. I'm here to support you, man. So you got support, whatever it is you want to do. I don't care how big your dream is. You know, we're all here for one another. All right. So stay on your path. Continue to keep pushing, and follow through on what you have, on what your vision is. All right. And don't let just because of things that you see affect your vision. All right. Sight and vision, two different things. Okay. All right. The sight is a function of your eyes. Your vision is the function of your heart. Never forget that. Never trust your eyes over your vision. You know, never do that. Never do that. Always focus on your vision. You may not see it. You may not see it right there, you know, but that's okay. Focus on your vision. You keep focused on your vision, you keep working your vision, it's going to turn into reality. and it'll be real. You know, church folk, you already know. Walk by faith, not by sight. We know this already. Church folk, y'all know this. So yeah. Uh, a vision is a contradiction of your eyes. So don't focus on what you see. You know, I know a lot of us struggle with that, with staying on our vision. Don't focus on, just because 20 to 50 of your friends don't support whatever you're doing. You know, there's a lot more people out in this world that will support you. Out of all the people that you know in your life, there's way more people beyond that. Okay, so don't worry about those other people that don't support you. And if you have that vision in your mind, don't let nobody change what your vision is. You know what you want to do, so stick to that. All right. So kind of just getting into getting this division. I know I'm going on and on, but I feel like people need to hear that. I feel like especially us men, we need to hear that. Don't worry, don't listen to what people say. This is your vision. You have the plan, you follow that through. Okay? And like I said, this is a family. You feel comfortable, putting something in the comment section. This is a place where, look, we support him. We all need to just support one another, so so that we all can elevate each other. Okay, like I said, that's the key. That's the key. That's the key. That's the key. Okay. But uh, but yeah, definitely, y'all. We gotta be on that. We gotta be on our vision. Um, we gotta have a vision. And to tell people also, man. Look, I know. I mean, some people have some good 9 to 5 jobs. They love doing what they do. But I just don't feel like that's everything that we need to be doing. So even getting into 9 to 5s, I currently have a 9 to 5, but getting that, we got to break free of that as well. You know, that's a part of becoming a better version of ourselves, breaking free of that 9 to 5, to know that, there's more out here for us, especially when we get into our purpose and what we can do, and we have our vision. We can ultimately, free ourselves of that 9 to 5, and I don't think that God put us here to work 9 to 5s. I mean, yeah, we're here to work. Don't get me wrong, but work and job are two different things. Work, job, two different things, y'all. Because a job, they can fire you from. You can't get fired from your work. You cannot be fired from your work. Okay, so job, work, two different things. Now, I feel like we all need to work. Definitely, but that work is gonna be something that you can pass down to your kids, your kids. Building a legacy. That's what we're talking about. I feel like we should be able to get to the point to where our kids don't have to worry about going to get a job. They can work for us if they want to, or they start their own thing. And you see that with a lot of celebrities that we know that have set things up for their families. One person that I admire a lot. One person that I admire a lot, Master P. He's one of the main ones that I admire a lot, man. If you look on my father fan page, you see him talking to LeBron. Like, he built a legacy, for his kids, and that's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be to me, I feel. And but I feel like we all can do it if we just tap into our purpose. Master P was able to tap into his. There's a lot of people out there that have tapped into their purpose and have taken their gifts and have done great things just off the gift that they have. And so whatever gift you have, use it the right way. And don't, and like I said, don't think about how many people you got watching you or whatever. That comes with your gift. A lot of people watch LeBron because of why? His gift. A lot of people love Beyonce. Why? Gift. Jay-Z, gift. Kanye West, gift. Drake, gift. A lot of people have love for these people that we all know because of their gift. Tiger Woods, gift. So you can go down the list. Serena Williams, gift. A lot of people follow people because of their gift. So don't worry about the people right away. You just get into your gift, and then once you're doing what you're gifted to do, the people will come. That's just how it happens. And so we just got to tap into that, family. We just got to tap into that. Like I said, I feel like it's very important for us men to be able to tap into this, because just how powerful we can make this generation moving forward if we all can get on that same wave, man. We can do some great things. What I envision in my mind is something great, man. I wrote down my vision, what my purpose is. Just wrote down my vision, the things that I want to do and want to accomplish. And it's great. I mean, if I was to read it to y'all, some of y'all be like, "What? Like, what the heck?" I mean, but like I said, man, don't limit your dream. Don't limit that. What I'll say, right, too. Also, once I finish this video, once you finish watching this video, what I want y'all to do is get a piece of paper and just write down your vision. Write down what you want to do. If you don't know what your vision is, just write down things that you love to do, that you like to do. Write them down, and then break it down. Okay, what is it? Just start somewhere. Just to start somewhere. But yes, write your vision down. I don't care how crazy it sounds. You could say you want an art studio as big as Disney World. Write it down. Write it down. Don't limit your dream. Don't limit your vision. Just put it all on paper. And that'll be the start, and just start chipping away at it each day. Say, each day I'm going to do something towards this. Something. Just keep doing it. After a while, it's just second nature. You get what I'm saying? So I'm challenging all of y'all that are watching this video to write down what your vision is or what your purpose is. For the praying folks, pray on it. Pray on it. Like I said, we're not just here to just live and not accomplish anything. We're not just here to just exist. You know what I mean? We're here to be great. We're here to help one another be great. That's what I truly believe we're here for. We're here to help one another. Some people, like I said, I'm going. Like, I know I'm getting religious with it. I know. I mean, but that's just what I am, man. You have a lot of people talking about, oh man, want to do right and on this earth, so then I can, I'll be accepted into heaven and things like that. But you know what? At the end of the day, God wants us to have heaven on earth. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to have it on earth. To be honest with you, we're supposed to have that on earth. So the way we do that is having a vision for ourselves, getting into our purpose. All right. But I'm gonna end it with this, man. I was watching a preacher online, Dr. Miles Monroe. It was an old sermon he did at some conference like in the 1990s, and he asked the congregation, where do you think is the richest place on earth? Where is the richest place on earth? And people, People didn't know. I mean, some it just he brought up a couple like it's not it's not Africa. It's not this place. It's not that place. He's like the richest place uh, on earth is the graveyard. You know, and he said the reason for that is the reason for that is that people died, passed away without fulfilling their purpose. People passed on without following through on their vision. You know, uh, and the people that passed on, you can't tell me some of those people didn't have cures for different diseases, or didn't have a great plan, a plan in place to, you know, to help different people, or different music or different art that people had that could have been worth millions. Things that people had plans to do that could have changed the world, that didn't do those things because they just didn't follow, they didn't get into their purpose. They just were afraid, or they just was just living life, just going day by day, not thinking of the big picture, and just passed on with a whole bunch of dreams, goals for themselves, and never accomplished them. You know, I don't want to be that. I don't want you to be that. I don't want any of us to be that. Imagine if Steve Jobs didn't follow through on his vision with Apple. Imagine if you know Martin Luther King didn't follow through on what God wanted him to do, as far as the civil rights movement and all that stuff. Imagine uh, if Michael Jackson or Prince didn't put the music out, didn't do what they needed to do as far as their music. Didn't put their heart into their music. Imagine the lives that wouldn't have been changed. You know, even we're talking about you know, different preachers and things like that got into their purpose, and they've helped millions and millions of people. What if they didn't do what they needed to do? You know, saying all of that is just don't die with your purpose still in you and not letting it out. You gotta let it out, because who knows whose life you can change by what you do. Who knows? Imagine if I didn't make this video here and just said, you know what, I'm just uncomfortable. I'm not gonna speak out on anything like this. You know, I'm not gonna do it because I'm just nervous and I'm afraid. Imagine somebody that's watching this needs to hear this. Somebody, I almost guarantee you that somebody is going to be changed by this video that I'm making. Somebody is going to say, you know what, I'm going to write my vision down and I'm going to do what I got to do to be great. I'm going to be a better father. There's some people that are looking at this like, you know what, I'm not doing what I need to do as a father right now. I could be better. You know what, I'm going to be better. Just off of watching this video, I'm going to be better. I'm going to do the things I need to do. There's people that's going to watch this. Imagine if I didn't do this video, of how many lives wouldn't be changed. That's how big this is, y'all, when we talk about our purpose and having a vision. Like I said, I was nervous about even trying to get in front of a camera to try to talk to people and be inspirational. I could just still feeling like it's uncomfortable. But you know what? There's going to be things that's going to be uncomfortable in our lives that we gotta go head on. We gotta attack it head on. We gotta attack it. There's going to be situations where you're going to be uncomfortable. When you're in your purpose, there's going to be times where you're going to be uncomfortable. Going through the journey of trying to fulfill your dreams, your goals. There's going to be times where you're going to be uncomfortable. And like I said, I'm no different from anybody else out there. Making this video right now, sitting in front of you, I feel uncomfortable. but I know it needs to be done. I know I need to do it. This is what God put me here for, and I'm moving forward. I'm going to continue to motivate and help elevate fathers. Um, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to continue. I'm not going to stop, and this is going to be something that I press towards men. I know it could come off as me being hard on men or me coming off a certain way, but no, because I believe that we can do it. I believe we can. I believe that we all can be the best version of ourselves. I believe that we all can be in our purpose. I believe that we all can 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 put our visions down on paper and work towards that. I believe we can do it. You know, I want to see all of us succeed. I don't want just this. No, I want all of us, even the people that I don't really like that. I'm just saying, I want all of us to succeed. I want us all to be the best fathers that we can be, that we can possibly be, y'all. I really do, man. So even with people I see on my IG and people that I went to school with, seeing them be good dads, man, seeing them do different things, man. I love y'all too, you know. The ones out there that y'all know, y'all know who y'all are. The people that I talk to, family members, and just what they're doing. You know, you guys are an inspiration to me as well. So I want to say, because a lot of the friends that I have, family members, they've already been fathers, and just seeing them, you know, is motivation to me to be the best version of myself. So y'all, I love y'all, man, and to all of the people that I've watched, certain people uh, that definitely stick out to me, that have on social media, that have helped me uh, helped me be more, uh, just come out and be bold and get in front of the camera and just to pour it out to y'all, to help y'all, man. A couple of people out there. I'm not gonna go into the list, but definitely definitely love y'all, man. Um, like I said, I'm not even gonna say hope. I'm not even gonna hope that this touches somebody. I know it's going to. This video is going to impact millions of people. This video is going to impact millions of people. This is going to change fathers' lives for the better. I know it is. All right, so yeah, I think that wraps up my long conversation. This was a long one, y'all. I'll try to do my best to cut a good amount of this down, but uh, hey, it's gonna be a long one. I'll clip it up and all that stuff for y'all. But yeah, uh, love y'all, man. Um, but before we leave, definitely hit that subscribe button, y'all. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and also hit that notification bell. All right, and share it. Share this video. Share it out to your friends, your family, all the other fathers that you know. It's going to help the algorithm to get it out to even more people. So definitely do that, family. Please, like I said, subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, and share. All right, y'all. Love y'all so much, man. And oh yeah, our saying. We gotta say our saying before we go. For the new viewers, there's a saying that I say after each show, and that saying is, "Be blessed, be great, be you." Nobody is better at being you than you. All right. Once again, y'all, love y'all so much. Thanks for tuning in. See y'all on the next video. Deuces. Peace.